Adventures on Channel 3.
Featuring MegaMan. Woo!
Oh my god, MegaMan! World-1.net. Kevin, Ryan, Shane, roll call, like fucking Voltron or something.
No, that wasn't a good one. You stink.
No. Really wasn't. Earlier you said Avengers Unite or something.
I always hated the guy with green because he was weird.
Yeah, I
Nobody
didn't
liked
really
the
watch
yellow guy.
Voltron. I watched the Power Rangers when I was little.
Oh my god. Oh, I just feel old now. Thank you, Ryan.
Well, because you are old.
Yeah, but...
Wait, did you watch Charlie Chaplin cartoons?
Actually, I was there when it was drawn.
They used to show it once on. They show like Laurel and Hardy too. Like, late night. I watched the Three Stooges and then Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah, I used to watch a lot of Nick at Night, and it was when they were showing like Bewitched and stuff on late night. So
we're calling this Adventures on Channel 3 because when you had an NES, you'd play it on
the cable box.
Well,
no.
The VCR adapter between the cable box and the TV and get yelled at if anything got fucked up.
Yep, it's all your fault if something breaks.
Still is, by the way. That has not changed. It's been a bajillion years and that has just not changed.
Even with the composite cables?
Even with everything. Yeah, I put my mom in... She'll like have a simple issue and she'll be like, the internet's down. Like, and she's just like entering like www.yahoo.com wrong and like that just means the internet's broken. That's just my life.
Wow.
Coincidentally, back to what you're doing. There's a little blue guy named Rock, aka MegaMan, running on this level. What level is this again, Ryan? Just a little rundown here.
This is Bomb Man? Yes, it's Bomb Man stage. The easiest stage to start off. He's the easiest boss to fight without any power-ups.
Is this like indicative of like Metal Man, like where Bomb Man's useful, or is it...
No, he's just the easiest. But for me, he's the easiest. I mean, he has the easiest pattern. Like him and, who else was really easy in this game?
Cutman's pattern.
Yeah, Cutman's pretty easy too. Even if you use Gutsman's like thing, but
yeah,
he's easy regardless.
Because it's like the blade is in a boomerang pattern, right? For the most part.
It kind of moves like either Mega Man 3 or 4, Pharaoh Man. When he throws the ring.
Okay.
It's like the same type of pattern.
Pharaoh Man.
Yeah.
That's where they're just out of fucking ideas.
Yeah.
I don't know. Pharaoh Man?
Oh, you're talking about a franchise that just looked around the house and saw shit and then put man on the end of it. It's kind of like Stephen King's book.
Yeah.
When can you have it ready? That's all they care about.
A where car?
Well,
Fucking, vampire ice cooler?
Vampire Death Punch.
Can you have it to us by next week?
Knock it out, Steve. Here's a 7-figure check. Thank you. Your schlock fans will fucking read anything, won't they?
But no, come on. I can't be the only one. I bet all of us at some point thought we had the next greatest Mega Man robot designed, right? I mean, come on.
See, I didn't. I felt like they were professionals, and they did what they did.
On.
And I just assumed that they were the best.
I only played 2 and 3.
Well, we've got to go over there. There's generics. There's always a metal disc type, weapon guy. There's always a fire guy, an ice guy, right? I mean, everything's pretty much got the staples.
Yeah. I mean, all the guys are pretty much the same. I mean, they change the patterns.
Most useless robot out of all Mega Man. Go.
Top Man from Mega Man 2.
He's not. You see, he's not, because you need his weapon.
Yeah, because you have to kill him, but he has permanent dumb face. if you look at him, like he has that.
Yeah, he's got like that O or whatever mouth. Or
yeah,
whatever.
he has that stupid look on his face. Like he's the most worthless robot.
Yeah, but you gotta have his weapons because we all know it's
Yeah,
shit. Any
yeah.
Mega Man game, the shittiest weapon in the game is what you need for Wily.
Yeah, Mega Man 2 is what Bubble Man.
Bubble.
Yeah, Bubble.
And then
That's
3 is
the
Top
only
Spin,
thing. Bubble.
and then 4 is Pharaoh Shot. I want to say Mega Man 5 was something to do with the gravity.
Oh
wasn't
my god, you just clarified my childhood. You're right. The most useless weapon is the best one for Wily. Because Bubble was
Bubble's awful.
it? Bubble had to hit him in the ribs only. Only in the ribs. Because they were on
Bubble
fire.
wasn't Eatman. You can beat up Eatman with Bubble.
Yeah. Well, you can be in Mega Man 2. All you needed was a metal blade, and you can just crush everybody.
Metal
Yeah.
Blade was just good for everybody.
It was top tier.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
Like that weapon was the most broken weapon in Mega Man history.
Because it goes any direction.
They
It goes in 6 directions, and it uses hardly any weapon energy when you use it.
just like
Yeah, the only one that didn't work on was Airman, right?
Yeah, it's
Because Airman was a robot, so it didn't work.
yeah. Well, no, because Airman, I thought. Yeah, one of them it didn't work on. You're
It was
right.
Airman, I think. Or was it Flashman? No, everything worked on it.
Well, Flashman, you just used Quickman, and then you take over.
yeah,
You
he
take
froze
away.
him twice. He shot him 4 times.
Yeah, he was easy. But yeah,
It runs through.
like this game, like this level is my favorite. My favorite soundtrack, like my favorite level music.
Crash bombs were my favorite.
The crash bombs are kind of useless. I'm not
They were, but
useless.
they
I mean, there is that one weird boss where you have to.
You have to sacrifice your life.
No, you don't.
Wood guy or Lee.
No, that's right. That's right. If you you have to do it in a certain order, or else you have to die.
Yeah. Yeah, if you did it right, you didn't have to.
I never
It's that wall.
Right?
If you take the time to blow up the wall, you're not gonna make it.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah,
But
I never did it right.
There's 2 sections that you have to do, like, kind of in a weird way.
Right.
I think
And-
puzzles in this one, by the way, are a lot more aggressive. Like, the characters have, like, 8-way attacks and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this game was, I mean, I think this is still probably the hardest one because there was no save spots or anything. You had to run through the whole game.
They just kind of seemed a little bit more aggressive. Like, in 2, they probably realized that it wasn't accessible, and that was the mistake they made in the first one.
Well, it's kind of like the point system. It's pointless. There's no password option. There's no save option. And they realized even with 6 bosses, you're looking. I mean, for the actual kid playing this game,
You're looking at a few hours easy.
dude. Yeah, you're wasting a Saturday trying to beat this thing.
Plus, you're only using the Mega Buster for everything except the bosses. There's nothing like you're...
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's kind of like, I mean, for the most part, what you do with Mega Man.
value in having these... Like, Metal... That was the thing. You always did Metal Man first because Metal was awesome, and you could beat up on anybody with it. You could just use it and use it.
Well, and every weapon, and it didn't.
Well, I get your point. You can do them out of order. The official order is to start in Bubble Man, though.
You know what? My
it's not.
hard-on thing?
Yeah,
You do Quick Man first, and then you have the Quick Boomerang.
Bubble Man,
Those are pretty
Heat
awesome.
Man. And then you go to Wood Man, and then Air Man.
No, you go to Metal Man
No,
first.
Metal
He's the
Man
easiest
first.
boss, and he gives
Metal
you the
Man
best weapon
first.
in the game.
Best weapon in the game, hands down. Then you go Airman. Then you can do,
You can do whatever you want at that point. Everybody kind of
Everybody-
falls under the Metal Blade.
I don't know, man. I always went with Bubble Man first.
Well, because you're a sissy.
and Heineken
No.
drink.
And it's just, the natural order of things.
What are you, Charles Darwin? That's not how things work.
Yes, I have evolved. Catch up with me sometime. Oh yes, in every Mega Man you've got to have the new block.
Yeah, these puzzles are awesome. These were my favorite as a kid.
No, there was a Mega Man where like the floors were like fall through and stuff. That started in what, part 4?
What do you mean they're falling through? I mean, 4 was the first one that wasn't completely linear. You can get side items and stuff.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They had like secret compartment stages through the floor and the roof.
Yeah, like in
Never played it.
in the water level, you can if you drop down, you can
yeah.
you can get a grappling hook thing.
Like
Wire.
It's not necessary, but
The wire and the balloon.
yeah. But this is my favorite weapon. I'm actually kind of upset that I haven't seen this weapon in any Mega Man since this one.
The laser rope.
Yeah, the laser bridge thing that you make.
That's quick boomerang?
Cutman.
Oh, basically quick boomerang.
Yep.
That was actually one of my favorite ones to get and use the shit of, because that also had a really high yield for the power.
Well, and it destroyed
really good.
It was metal.
Yeah.
Like that was the thing.
I like the magnet from Part 3. Magnet Man.
Yeah,
It's homing like pieces.
Yeah, that was cool, and personally, his music was my favorite from that game.
That's cool.
But yeah, I mean...
Next Man had like a useless weapon overall, I would say.
Well, those were the snakes that, like, traveled around the rim or whatever.
Right, and then it's like pointless, because if the enemy's not on the ground, he's not going to be walking on the ceiling too much, you know, I mean, just...
Yeah, but at the same time, like, it would keep on, I think it would keep on going until it hit something. So once it's out, it's going to hit him eventually.
No, it would hit, after a rotation, once it hit like a bend or something in the wall, it would go ahead and explode right there.
Oh, it would just break.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in 3. I only used him against, used that weapon against, Gemini Man.
Yeah, that's the only real use for it.
Gemini Man just sounds like he's out to get laid.
He looks like a monkey. Like he has like a...
Was that a start select trick that you just said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Gemini
as
Man
it hits,
like
you hit
like a
start
dot.
select,
He has
start
like
select,
a pointy grapple.
No, you just hit select. You don't hit start. You just hit select.
and that resets the hit counter.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just
see,
spamming.
start would pull up your menu, select is pause.
Yeah.
Mega Man.
Yeah.
So you have to pause it. It's a Capcom old school thing.
It's still a pretty queer trick.
Oh, you'll see it plenty.
Oh, like,
This is how he can beat the game in 30 minutes, and all us as kids were just like pulling our hair out and quitting softball and shit.
I wouldn't have been able to beat this. Like, Mega Man 2 is much easier than this game.
Yeah, I think that's why Mega Man 2 is more popular.
Yeah.
It's
Everyone considers Mega Man 2 the first.
Well, everyone considers Mega Man 2 the best one, for whatever reason. I don't think it's the best one.
No, it's not the
Everybody's
best
most
one.
favorite. It's not good.
3, because you get the slide. Mega Man, he got the slide.
That's pretty good.
Like
Yeah,
total
but then you can say that 4 is better because 4 introduced the
Rush.
But 4 introduced the charge. You can charge the Mega Buster.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
but no, I'm thinking in terms of overall, like, gameplay with the levels and some of the scenarios and tactics. I'm thinking without the slide, Mega Man probably would have lost interest after Part 2. The slide did it changed a lot.
Yeah, it added a different dimension, especially to some of the levels. You can, like, slide under stuff and...
That's what I'm saying. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, obviously, Sergeant's in a Mega Buster.
I mean, that's a staple now in anything. Mega Man is to be able to charge the Mega Buster.
But so is sliding, other than the X series. He didn't have slide, he had that, like,
Well, he had the wall
dash
thing.
run thing.
But did the X series have the wall grab thing? Where he was able to jump on the wall?
You didn't even go
After you upgrade your suit, yeah. But, I mean, obviously, being the X series, after you upgrade your suit, you can do a whole bunch of stuff. The X series, I don't know, I like the X series a lot. It's not better than the first, 8, but it's still got its good points. Especially X4 because of the animation between cutscene stuff, like the Japanese animation. That was awesome.
Yeah, see, I didn't really like that stuff. I mean, like, that's one thing I'm kind of wary about with the new Battle Kit is, there's more, the way he made it was he's, like, all excited about these new cutscenes. It's going to be all long and drawn out. Like, I just want to go right and shoot and go pew-pew. That's kind of it.
Yeah, that's a good point, but I don't know, the X series, X4, where you could play with Mega Man or Zero, that just added so much to the, the story, the history of the game.
Yeah,
the history of the game.
Yeah, they kind of brought that back with MegaMan 10, because you can play as Proto Man, and he has a shield.
See, and hate to even do this, but I haven't played 10 yet.
Yeah, 10's a good one. A lot of people said it was too hard. But a lot of people said...
And people get so much shit, but a lot of people don't realize it's the same as 1, it's just you've been, like, dummied down over the years. I mean, it's a challenging fucking game. Deal with it.
Well, that's, I mean, when 9 came out, I was excited that it was actually, that it wasn't easy. And then, like, I read up on it, because I was, like, all excited about the game.
So they got 9 and 10 as DLC?
Yeah. It's on the Xbox Arcade.
Now, with the ice weapon, you can actually see these fire beams and stuff. Do you do that any, or you don't remember?
No, I barely use anything other than the Mega Buster.
We get enough.
Right. I mean, just, you know, for people watching, you can use them to, like, get to higher levels. Like, you can get up there by freezing the thing. And
really?
Doing that. Yeah, like, when you freeze it, you can stand on it.
Yeah, see, I just do that.
Nice.
See, again, I do Bubble Man, you do Metal Man, we have different players.
Yeah, see, you do the way more complicated thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this game always has a special spot for me just because it's definitely one of the hardest. And it's a game that, I mean, it doesn't really mess around. Like,
that's very
everything,
by the way.
Then you throw in the fact it's so hard to find, collector's item kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely cool to own a pretty good cartridge.
I would like to own the first Mega Man. I never got it. I wanted it, and I couldn't get it.
I finally did find it, and when I was like 15, 16 years old, and it was like $90 when I found it.
Ugly, awful cover with this fucking goofy looking Capcom laser.
Yeah, that guy was awful looking.
Yeah, right?
His shoulder's all broken. He's on top of that red chessboard looking thing.
The human Mega Man. That guy was
terrible. Horrible. I almost want to, like, slice in that into the video.
Now, did you just screen kind of pause there and make the enemy disappear? Is that why you stood there on that black part of it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Little things.
Little little things that are just like pro tips. Like, as you play, you don't really even notice you're doing that. I didn't notice I even did that. But yeah, you caught it.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, trying to, you know, make this a tutorial kind of thing.
Well, and trying to call me out on my cheating.
He does a lot of that.
Like, respawn an enemy to death. He's not cheating. I mean, if he walks off and comes back, does the game get considered for cheating? Because the enemy died, but he came back? No. So if you get him to disappear, you just countered their counter.
Special is this?
This is Iceman special. You're fighting
fire, ice. I'm gonna get fucked by this, huh? Oh, and then you do the cheat. You're just... What's the... Let's just start.
Again, this is how you can do it in 30 minutes or less. Like dominoes run through is what we should call this section.
It's true. When we did the first run on this, we did not even mention the game once. We were talking about mustaches the whole time.
Yeah, it was pretty much a mustache.
We had like an hour-long video where we didn't talk about the game.
It was
and he beat like 30 minutes in.
That's fine. We were happy and drunk.
Yeah. Oh, look, we got 200,000 points, which are redeemable for nothing.
And this is by far the shortest Mega Man game ever made. Because after this game, they went to 8 Robot Masters, and then the game just got longer. I mean,
Masters.
Because Mega Man 2 added 2, and then Mega Man 3 made you go back. Yeah, it made you go back and play 8 more bosses.
Yeah, that's kind of a scumbag move where they make you redo it.
See, that's more like Mega Man 3 over. I mean, it's probably the better one overall. You got the slide, you got some of the nostalgia factor of beating the older bosses. I don't know. It's pretty good.
3's a good game. I mean, personally, I like this one. This is one that I grew up with.
You're gonna make me go buy this on the Wii now.
Why don't
do we have all
play the one you already have?
I think they got 1, 2, and 3. I'm not sure. I gotta double check.
'Cause 5
don't have
was another mess.
I don't think they have all 6. I think they have 5.
And 5 was the first game where you can like, you get these, I never even got them. You can spell like MegaMan.
MegaMan, yeah. For the beat icon, and beats would come out and give you power-ups. Or was it flip top?
See, I don't even know. I never got it.
MegaMan icons gave you beats. Flip top was just random throughout the game.
Oh yeah, and he would give you random power.
It looked like he was falling into traps. Like if you hit one...
Oh, if you fell, he would like save you?
He'd keep you from dying.
Oh, well I don't die anyway.
Yeah, it's like, this is the most useless blue bird I've ever seen. What does it do? Because Ryan never died, so... He didn't know it was like his own personal, you know...
Savior.
One-up continue thing.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's like Ryan plays the game and he's like, what's these little blue faces of me? I don't know what they are. I'm not going to hit them in case it's a trap.
Sounds about right, actually.
Because, I mean, as a kid, you pretty much die 4 or 5 times trying to get the one extra life.
Yeah, well, in one thing about Mega Man 10, I don't remember if it was a 9 or not. You actually had 1-up heads, but they were actually like the little guys that shot at you. So you'd run at them, they would shoot you with bullets.
Yeah, it was,
decoys.
Helmet or whatever.
Yeah. Those,
wearing a mask. Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't say it was a 9.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And this guy has made cameos throughout the series.
Yeah, Clayman. Or, I mean,
several times.
That's what the concept of this guy is.
He's Clayface.
Yeah, like, the concept of these, like, the moving block things. Yeah, I'm select tricking him. F that guy.
I still say Mega Man 2. Was it 2 or 3 had the
That was 2.
That is
when you get the
best
power-ups.
music ever.
Yeah, 2 had my favorite,
Now you get a sled!
Was, it was the pink Mega Man. He had the boomerang that you can shoot, like, you can shoot a ton of them at once.
Quick Man.
Yeah,
Quick boomerang. I love those. That was my favorite thing to get first after I obviously knew that.
Mega Man.
Oh yeah, I get messed up right here. I made a mistake. I was trying to go get that life, and now I'm just stuck in like these respawning enemies.
I was going to say, this is no Death Run, but you came a lot closer there than people realize. I've played the game. I know how... Yeah, you went down there for that, and you just did grab that bottom ledge to save yourself, so...
Yeah, here's Cut Man.
He's like, look at this. I don't even need to switch weapons because you have the most simple tactics.
He has the Chris Gold tactics of Mega Man. Jumps a lot.
I jump a lot and taunt.
Yeah, see, I forgot that you can use the electric guy, Elecman stuff to kill those things because it shoots in 4 directions.
Yeah.
But, whatever. I think I select-tricked this guy.
Be prepared to flip item 2.
Yeah, Mega Man 2 introduced the dog. Rush.
No. Rush was not in 2.
Sure?
Yes, 2 had the items. Item 1, item 2.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you are right. Yeah, they had items 1, 2, and 3. There was like the wall crawling thing, the hovering platform,
and the disc. The disc that everyone needs to get through Heatman's level unless you are like me and you're like, screw it, I don't need it for that.
Yeah, we'll visit that one when we visit it. Because I have that one finished too.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Little foreshadowing there for those of you watching out.
Yeah, but see, you don't tell them that I was foreshadowing. You just
What?
They're not Nimrod.
Well, Chris Gold might be watching.
Yeah, Chris Gold probably thinks that we're playing Team Fortress 2 right now.
We're playing Aqua Teen Hunger Force the game.
Yeah, I have an Aqua Teen game. It's,
that exists?
Yeah, it's Zombie Ninja Pro-Am. It's a golfing game.
Wow, really? I was just totally just like...
No, it's an actual game, and it's actually hilarious. It's a golfing game, so when you hit the ball, you actually have to like walk, chase it down. Instead of, like the golfing game, they just like teleport you from place to place.
Oh, why didn't they have that for the Shadow Link and the Adventures of Link? Because, Jesus, that would have been great to have a pause trick for him.
Well, for him,
Hard, dude.
all you had to do was just hit low. Like, just keep on just hold down and A. Just keep on hitting A with the sword, and you'll kill him.
Oh, yeah, like a little dagger jab.
Yeah, just keep on doing that. Like, you don't even have to look at the screen. He always gets hit. I figured that out when I was little.
Like the N64 one where you were fighting in with like the water level and surrounded by mirrors and stuff.
See, I didn't play the N64 ones. I didn't play Majora's Mask, and I didn't play Ocarina of Time. I heard Ocarina of
this entire game. You had like 3 pixels there. That was like harder than the boss and stuff, right?
It's only one of the best games ever made. That's all.
Yeah, I know.
Ocarina of Time.
I've heard
like the best ever fucking Zelda game, if not best game.
I've heard it's like the best game ever, and I actually want to do like a let's play of it and get my actual thoughts on it because
would be.
Well, here it is. Okay, did you play? You didn't play Super Nintendo though, did you? You didn't.
No, I didn't. That's why I didn't really get into.
Wow, because like Link to the Past is hands down best Zelda, and Ocarina of Time is like a remake of that. So it just makes it like.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, not even a little. You're high.
No, I'm not.
Link to the Past and
Ocarina of Time, and you gotta go
nothing
through 3 levels.
to do with each other. Fuck
Collect
you.
3 gems before you become adult Link, and then you've got like 6 more levels. It's the same thing as the Super Nintendo. You had the Light World and the Dark World. You had 3 places in the Light World and 6 in the Dark. It's the same thing, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm tapping out of this conversation. I'm lost.
You're forcing me to think about this in a way that I've never thought about it before, but also you're wrong.
No. No. It's pretty much a revamp of the same game, dude.
It's a similar idea, but no.
Don't get me wrong, Ocarina of Time fucking gets ass. Best game in the series.
Yeah, I'm thinking about playing that game for the first time and recording it. I did, wasn't a Zelda kid. Like, I played,
oh, gee, I wonder what you're supposed to use against this asshole.
Yeah, you're supposed to actually wait, because each time you pick...
You don't want to pop the bubbles with the wall thing.
Oh, isn't this when we first busted your balls for cheating?
No, I don't think so.
When we were drunk?
Well, when we were drunk, we didn't even catch he was cheating until
totally cheating.
got to life. But yeah, you have to save little brick things to beat the robot easier. You want to beat him down.
Yeah, because he speeds up, so it's easier to just...
Hit B and then select kind
of thing.
I heard that's pretty good.
Yeah. Take that, yo.
Yeah, you're supposed to wait.
Is this a robot that Wily made, or?
Yeah, well, Wily stinks. None of his robots are any good.
Except for... Da-da-da-da.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Well, Proto Man was...
There you go. Yeah. Proto Man. Way to know your history.
Why do I know who Proto Man is? That sounds so familiar.
Proto Man is MegaMan's brother.
It's his brother, yeah.
Who everyone's confused thinking that Zero, Proto Man became Zero.
But that was... Right?
There's still never been
a... He has that cool whistle. He has that cool whistle when he shows up.
And when they make love, it's not awkward.
No, because he's got the scarf, so he can hide his eyes.
Yeah, he has...
Name of it.
Yeah, he wears an ascot.
Yeah, an ascot, that's right.
Proto Man's in what, X?
No, Proto Man is in part 3. That's his first appearance.
Yep.
Mega Man 3.
I don't remember that, but I don't.
You see, I always got confused with the replicated Gus Man on the roof.
That is kind of
I didn't really understand like what that was about.
It almost makes me want to grab my PS3 that's modded and unmod it and just play fucking the Mega Man game.
But this is me getting really lazy.
That is pretty lazy. But I respect that.
Yeah, because there was an extra item
What's
there.
What's that thing on the right, though?
Well, that thing on the
right?
That thing on the bottom, it gives you full life, and it fills up everything.
Everywhere.
It fills up all your energy, all your weapon energy.
Don't care.
Yeah, don't need it.
Whatever.
I get, and I think I get pretty messed up by Gutsman in this run.
You're like our silver medal girl who had the little...
Because the room is just layouts. You can't run as easily from him.
Well, it's not even that. Like you'll see what happens when.
Isn't that painfully cheap? I mean,
What?
And even what he's doing, it's not cheap compared to making you fight every boss again for no reason. How is that not cheap?
But see, that's the thing. It's like you feel justified, like, okay, guy, you want me to go through this again? I'm not even moving. I'm in the same spot. The screen's moving. I'm standing still.
Alright, see, here's where I get messed up. So, like, generally, he stays, like, on the right half of the screen, but for some reason, he just goes right next to me. And, like, he just stays there, and then he jumps toward me again. I end up getting caught in this thing, and I'm just getting jumped on. Like, this one messed me up, like, real bad. Oh, and another reason why this game is, well, it's difficult is, even in the boss rush of Mega Man 2, every time you beat a boss, you got like a big life cost, but you don't get anything back in this one. And look, even after you beat it, all you get is weapon energy. You don't even get life.
It's like a bag of dicks.
So without the pause trick, to your point, you probably couldn't do this with this amount of life.
I probably could, but it would just take a really long time. I was trying to beat the game as fast as I could.
Oh, okay. Of course, to your point, though, you didn't screw up until Gutsman, who was last. So if you didn't do that, you probably would have plenty of life right now anyway.
Yeah, and I mean, and even generally, like, he's really not that bad. For whatever reason, he got in like a weird loop.
Now, when you're doing this, are you actually eating pumpkin?
Pumpkin.
Cheater, pumpkin.
Where's that wah 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 sound effect we're talking about?
Bum bum You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
That's sadder than playing Plinko and not winning any money. Now you can chime it up again.
Bum bum bum.
Yeah, so that was Wily. I mean, yeah, I cheated. Come at me, bro. I don't care.
The easiest version of Wily you'll ever see because of the pause trick, because Capcom took that out. Starting Mega Man 2.
But they brought it back in Mega Man 9.
Oh, did they?
Oh, yeah. If you
learn something every day.
Yeah, if you use Galaxy Man, he's the one that throws, like, the black hole. Like, his weapon. When you're in one of the Wily castles,
MegaMan defeated the evil domination of Dr. Wily and restored the world to peace.
Nobody cares. There's like essentially like a Clayman-esque like enemy, like a.
For those of you reading this, that's the same ending in every Mega Man.
Yep.
Continue on.
It's like a Clayman style boss in one of the Wily. He's in one of the Wily. One of the Wily levels in Mega Man 9.
Yeah, he's like green in that one, right?
Yeah, I think he's purple.
Yeah, okay, he's green in Mega Man 5.
I don't know. But, so, like, you shoot the little black hole thing, and because you have to, like, shoot the eye of it.
Yeah.
And, so you shoot a black hole, and you just let it sit there right until the eye starts moving. Once the eye moves, it'll get hit. Then you pause. Or, I think you just hit. Yeah, actually, I think, you have to pause it. And then you can jump and throw, like, 2 more. Like, you just repeat it, and, like, the eye, like, slowly moves across the screen, but you can hit him, like, 4 or 5 times in one go.
By the way, is his outfit right now an Astro Boy reference?
No, it's Rock.
Yeah, it's Rock.
The story is Rock was a butler of Dr. Light and Rock and Roll. They were, like, servants. And when the world went to shit, he converted him from a servant bot into Mega Man.
So he's a slave whore.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. And then
he's Michael Jackson's little boy.
And then he does the weird time stopped.
That is pretty weird. Why'd they do that?
It's the Peter Griffin jump.
Yeah. Call a scientist. What do I do? I don't know. Call a scientist.
My daddy's a scientist, but I'm stuck in the air.
You know what? Fuck it. Leave it.